What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about all aspect of trading that we do every trading day, Monday to Friday. As you can see, today is Thursday, the second last day of NFP coming up tomorrow as well. Today also there are some news coming up, so let's see how the market is evolving with NFP. We'll be looking at one by one, starting with gold, and also we'll be looking at GBP, JPY, dollar yen, euro dollar, GBP, USD, all the instrument. Let me know in the live chat which one you are trading. I'll be looking at that. I'll see how I'll show how I'm trading and also share your idea on the live chat as well. So starting with gold, now as you can see, gold had a bounce from this double bottom. Now this is what I was analyzing today, and this is what I was expecting, and we had a trade also from that direction. Some of you have closed early, some of you have hold the trade. So let's see in the upcoming session where we can find another opportunity like this. This is a massive move where we have opened that position. You can see this is a big move, almost more than 3.5 times jump from that level that we have opened that position. Now you can see that this is why it is important. This is a big lesson to know that in fact, to be profitable, there is no alternative but taking bigger profit or taking a very high probability trade. Otherwise trading turn to probably gambling. So this is important that guys you understand that. Now what we see that gold, this is 5-minute chart. Let me look at the daily to see why did I posted this analysis that gold is to continue to go up, and it's going in exactly to that point. The reason is very simple. If you look at this bigger picture here, we see that especially on the daily. Now yesterday we have seen that there was a daily rejection after this 20 EMA retest. From that level the price had a rejection, and with that rejection the price has come back to this again to the daily support level and form a potential inverted head and shoulder on the daily time frame. Now with that potential inverted, it look like an angry man, but it's a potential inverted head and shoulder. Now with that potential inverted head and shoulder, gold had a bounce to the upside. You can see with this red candle the price immediately rejected even without breaking the daily low, you can see, and from that level gold in fact had a bounce to the upside. Now this kind of structure you'll see over and over again in the market, and I think that gold might now trend to the upside. Very highly likely we'll see that gold is trending to the upside, and we could see that gold is moving up from this 20 EMA or even crossing that high, going to the upside to create a new higher high. So very highly likely we could see that gold is moving up, and you can see there are quite a few long wick candles on the daily, and in that zone there is a huge imbalance, and we could see slowly gold is going up to fill that imbalance, and we could see again return back as well as bigger picture. If you look at the monthly, what we see that monthly there is a middleman, and we could see you could see that gold is going up to test this monthly. This is a green candle on the monthly, support down resistance, and then we could see that gold is returning back again after, you can see on the weekly it created a overextended to the upside and then rejected, and from daily as well we can see that gold is doing the same thing. So there is a probability for upside and then later downside. So from 4 hour we can see gold in fact had a bounce from that level. Now from 1 hour we see that the market just closed this candle and then started its bullish move. Now 15 minutes and 5 minutes, we see that from 5 minutes a doji has formed with a liquidity grabbing it again, and then we see that gold again forming this bullish market structure. So let's see, whenever we will find an entry, we will be jumping on the trade again as soon as we will find. So let me know guys in the live chat how you are doing. As NFP, as I mentioned, later today also there is a news coming up, and we could find really good entry opportunity. As soon as we'll see, we'll jump on the trade. Our gold section, thank you very much. Gbpusd and CD, we'll be looking at that. Evening code GJ XTI, yeah, good evening, thank you very much. Dollar yen, but news coming up soon. Yeah, there is a news coming up. We'll be looking at dollar yen as well. Good afternoon coach, please look at euro dollar. Okay, I'll be looking at that. So yeah, we see that gold primarily very bullish, and I will be looking at again with coming back to it again. Dollar yen. Now as you can see, this is the beauty of understanding the currency correlation. Keep in mind guys, if you are beginner trader or maybe trading for some time, still don't know the currency correlation, let me know in the live chat. Currency correlation is very important, because once you know the currency correlation, you know that how the market moves. Because once you know one currency, okay, such as gold, and you will be able to understand most of the currencies, that will help you really to eliminate a lot of wrong, what I can say, that misplacement of trade, that I can say the best word. For example, let's say you saw that gold is aggressively bullish or somehow bullish as an example, and you analyze that gold, you spend 2 hours time to analyze everything, multi-time frame approach, everything. You analyzed support and resistance, you found, and you saw that gold is likely to go further to the upside. Now you cannot spend another 2 hours for dollar yen, another 2 hours for euro dollar, but instead you get an idea, in fact, which way the market will be heading. This is the beauty of knowing the currency correlation. For example, when gold is bull, then in majority of the time you'll see that dollar yen down, okay, euro dollar down, GBP maybe, if gold is bullish, euro dollar up, GBP USD up, AUD USD up, or at least in a sideway, dollar yen down, is because always gold is inversely related to DXY, except there are some unusual event happens, especially when there was a bank collapse. That time gold moved completely with the same direction as DXY. So because of that, you can see dollar yen now, after this doji breaking the high, dropping again. Dollar yen, now if you look at gold, is completely the other way around. If you look at GBP USD, moving in the same direction, and euro dollar moving in the same direction, AUD USD moving almost in the same direction, a bit weaker than other USD pairs. So this is why relationship is very important. Relationship means the currency relationship, not the personal relationship, because sometimes it's a bit inversely related with Forex. So make sure that you know that how the currency relates to each other, so that by analyzing one, you understand how other instrument might be behaving. So let's see, with that respect, we saw that GBP USD was very aggressively bullish from this doji. The price, after grabbing multiple times liquidity from this 1 hour candle, after back-to-back two see, this is a very good example here on because you were in a gold trade, that's why I didn't enter. And again, not to double up, we had a gold trade when Gbpusd was gathering liquidity from here, but and then I posted analysis as well. Now let me tell you why. If you look at today's analysis on gold, you'll see that exactly it has came out. Now what did I looked at in this analysis that so that you guys can understand, you guys can copy it. Let me see. So this is where we saw that from the 1 hour, what I have seen the price, you can see it has crossed almost 3 hours candles low, and then from 1 hour perspective on Gbpusd has formed this bullish candle. This is a very powerful liquidity candle. What happened is that afterwards the next one has come down, even crossed that low 2 times. Very powerful liquidity gap is a very big sign of bigger movement on the upside. Why? Because always keep in mind that the market moves always opposite. Always means in majority of the time nothing is guaranteed in trading. If you see that the market is gathering liquidity from support, that means that the market is preparing to take off to the upside. Now I'll explain later more. Let me know in the live chat if you don't understand why. You can see that the Gbpusd gathered liquidity from the support multiple times, and as a result we saw that this market in fact had a flight to the upside. Okay, very simple. So you can note it down. If the market gathering liquidity from support or from bottom, you see this market will be trending or breaking to the upside. So let's look at gold. News I think been released. There is some volatility. I think there is one news been released that could lead that price to, there is a spike with the news. So this is the trade that we had. Let me delete that. That a spike might give us an opportunity. Let me see. Let me delete all of them. So let's see the news results, how it came out. And as you can see guys, NFP is a very market mover, big market mover. And if you want to trade that big market mover, there is an opportunity. There is a 48 hour NFP sale is going on. So you saw that ADP, non-farm employment change, which is good for DXY, had a boost on DXY. That's why we saw that downside on gold. Let's see how it is reacting. And in the meantime, if you want to trade NFP with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, there is a sale going on. Let me clean that up. Okay, so let's see what it did. Gold, okay, so that's from that level there has been rejection. Okay, let me see. There was a gap opening, that's why I updated boys to close the trade. Let me see what gold is trying to do. If you look at the daily, I think that guys, it's coming down means we could see after, if it now this is the daily support level. If the price break the daily support now, we might see again another upside movement. We could see there is a probability. Okay, the probability for upside again. I think that this move could be fake move. It might just break the daily low, might form this long wick candle, and then we could see that the price again bouncing to the upside. Let me see. Okay, so let me see. That's a big move. Still, it didn't break the daily low. I think it might break the daily support level, and even it could come down. Okay, and then may again bounce to the upside. Okay, it's coming to the daily support level, 1914 level, which is highly likely to penetrate that level. There is a liquidity in that zone. It's the daily candle here. Okay, so that just has broken the daily low. Right, we saw the daily low is broken. All right, that's what we see. Let me see. So the next news coming up, let me see how we can so there is another one coming at 10:30 p.m. unemployment claims, which is the unemployment claim is very important news as well. So that could give a twist on the pricing, and then we'll see how we can open a position. Okay, that's now has just tested the support level here as well. So if you look at the weekly, you can see that the market just after crossing the weekly high had a rejection. Now if you have seen my analysis long ago, this is what I was discussing, that from the monthly we could see that this is a long-term downtrend, and this is what happened. The price has gone up, tested the high, and then rejected. Now if we see where we can find an entry, let me see. Okay guys, so the way it has rejected, let me see, if the market breaks to the downside permanently, we could see the trend finally to the downside. And as tomorrow the final release, we could see that the market might be trending to the downside. First, let me see how it is trying to evolve. Normally big news is a big mover in the market. Looking at dollar CAD, okay, so dollar CAD after grabbing multiple times liquidity also had a bounce. So we saw the dollar what I can say, dollar take a U-turn. Dollar has taken a U-turn that could lead the price to a trend. Let me see. If we look at the dollar yen, okay, dollar yen also had a bounce. Let me see all of them. NZD, AUD, NZD, we are running a trade, let's keep that on. GBP CAD, just looking at all of them, guys, to see. Gold had a massive drop. So looking at all of them, so GBP NZD and GBP USD, GBP NZD is bouncing to the upside after grabbing liquidity from here. So dollar CAD in all of them, let me see, dollar CAD looks to me that freshly developed uptrend, and we might see the dollar CAD going to the monthly resistance line. So there is a very potential on this one as NFP coming up. Okay, dollar CAD, let me see. Yes, okay, so I will be opening buy position on dollar CAD, all right, and I'll target this one up to 5 times. I'll keep you updated if I need to change. And this one, yeah, I'll keep below this level, and also I'll be sending the same trade to VIPs as well. I'll keep you updated, guys, on this. Dollar CAD, make it 5 times. I'll explain why I'm opening the position. So this is a swing trade, and so I have around 40 pips stop loss on this trade on dollar CAD, And you can join the free Telegram channel, guys, if you if you want to keep update on this trade, as this trade I'll keep running. And also I'm sending the same trade to VIPs who are trading with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You can join us to receive all the trades that I'm trading every day. I do share all my trades, including stop loss and TP target and the strategies, that why I'm using this trade. Okay, so dollar CAD, for me, very highly likely that we could see this market is going to test this neckline here. Okay, now as NFP coming up, dollar CAD is going to be very volatile. Okay, so I will be keeping that trade on. I will keep you updated wherever you are following me. And what I think, the dollar CAD gathered liquidity from support level, and we could see potential movement to the upside on dollar CAD. And this is 5-1, very big profit target on this one. So I'm going to do, after reaching at least 2-1, I will move the stop loss at entry, and then I'll take half of the profit so that I can keep the rest running for 5 times profit. This is how trading is, always taking a bigger profit target, taking the trade to the highest potential, highest probability, so that you know, over time the trade gives me profit over long period of time. This is how trading is, guys. Keep in mind, if you take smaller profit and then if you have a specific strategy, a different story, but if you take a smaller profit all the time, big losses, and then over time it cannot be profitable over long time. Now dollar CAD as NFP coming, this pair going to be very volatile. Keep in mind, everything here is only for educational. This is what I'm sharing my ideas with you guys, my experience. Now as you can see that this buy, this is why I'm opening this position according to our TF strategy. I see that this is where the TF strategy is applied. Now if you are our member, go to your student dashboard, and then you will see that TF strategy, how it worked out. Now if you are not our lifetime member, you can learn that strategy if you join us today. There is an opportunity going on today. As you can see, all the trades that I open with live and without live, this dollar CAD trade also I have shared with VIPs in that way, so that they can also, if they can open in their demo account, so that they can, you know, learn and grow as a trader. And also, if you are our lifetime member, you can access this trading tool, this TF strategy indicator. This is one of my favorite trading tool that I use to find trading opportunity in the market. And I do not recommend anyone to use that trading tool without learning the strategy, without going through the strategies. So to be accessible to this tool, anyone can, with TradingView free version, can use that trading tool. Just let us know. If you are our lifetime member, you will find the information on your student dashboard. If you are not, guys, I'll recommend you to join today. There is a discount going on for NFP, massive sale. You can use that coupon that you see on the screen. Use that coupon to sign up for lifetime access. It's a big opportunity. Just visit the website, and then go to the website and then click join now button, and you will be able to access everything that we have. So thank you, and let me know how you are doing. Let's jump on to other pairs. This is a swing trade for long-term holding. I will hold that trade very long time, maybe a whole week, until tomorrow, until the NFP, at least this week, today and tomorrow. And if I see that the trade is a very high probability to go to this 5 times TP, then after I see that significant profit, I will move the stop loss at entry, and I will keep you updated if you are on the VIP group as well, or you can join the free Telegram channel. I will also post an update on the free Telegram channel. Let me give you the link of free Telegram channel, link in the description. Also, let me give you in the live chat. So join the free Telegram channel. Okay, Telegram channel. Okay, so I give you a link on the live chat. You can click the link and then join. Stay connected for all the educational content, everything that I'm posting on free Telegram channel, including all the updates that we have. So let's keep that on. Let me see what other instruments are doing. And yeah, so NFP sale is going on. It's for 48 hours only. You can take that advantage. You can find that link. Use that coupon on the lifetime access plan. Thank you. So let me see what others are doing, other pairs. Let me see the NASDAQ and US30. We see the downside. This is what I mentioned earlier today, that these indices might be dropping down. I will look at quickly the CAD pairs and AUD pairs. So you see that AUD NZD and AUD USD. So with the weakness on gold, we saw that AUD USD had a rejection. CAD. So all the USD pairs. Let me see CHF, Euro, AUD. I'll just quickly skim through all of them just to see which one is very impressive at the moment. So AUD getting very weaker suddenly, and Gbpusd is GBP and NZD bouncing up after gathering liquidity from support level. So let me see NZD CHF, NZD JPY, NZD USD. So yeah, dollar CAD. Now dollar CAD, you know, as NFP always make dollar CAD very volatile. Now this strategy is our TF and overlapping with our news and price action trading strategy. Now if you want to know how I use the fundamental, this is the strategy that I use in fundamental. Now if you look at the news and price action trading strategy, so let me give you a big idea of fundamental. Many of you have this question that I see that most of the time asking me, how fundamental impact or affect the trading. Let me tell you how I use fundamental in my trading. Everyone has his own way. The main thing here is then, guys, you see that ADP non-farm, you see the result came out to be in favor for DXY. Okay, now ADP non-farm employment change has come out way more than forecast, right? Secondly, unemployment claim is almost nearly with the expectation. So 1K is not much, where in comparison with 247K. So overall data, if we two of them combine, is good for DXY. So with that good for DXY, now let me tell you a story that you'll really understand what do I mean by this. Now you can see that dollar CAD, this current candle, you see this current candle is a news candle, right? Let's delete that candle. Now before the one that I have now deleted or just replayed on $CAD, what do you see here? You see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So 11 into 4, you see 44 hours. Okay, try to understand what I'm trying to say here. Now if you go back to 44 hour, let's replay the chart here. Now what happened here? Before 44 hour, the sellers were selling this market, dropping to the support level, and then just at the 44th hour earlier, the bulls took control of the market, the buyers buying. Now and then every 4-hour candle is a bullish candle. You can see narrow or big, it's a bull candle, right? 11 candles except this one, the one that we are seeing currently, every candle is a bull candle, right? Now why this bull candle is forming? See, those who are successful in trading, who has the said that intellectual curiosity will make you a successful trader. To be a successful trader, one must have very high curiosity to know why things happen. That happens in trading is very important. So when you ask this question, why those candles form that way, why does the buyers bought this market? You see, this is how you can ask this question. Now if you ask this question, the answer came out that those who bought here, we can, one retail trader cannot move that market. There must be high volume, huge volume came in this area, and big boys are buyers of this zone. So 44 hours before the data release, the price action is telling you that there is a buying happening. Try to understand what I'm saying. Now how do they know that the market is in favor with DXY? No one knows it. It's illegal to know insider news. Then how did this happen? Because you see, there are some those who are bigger investor, they have their own analysis about the data, the interpretation, and they use that interpretation to understand the market behavior. And as a retail trader, we don't have that information, right? You cannot have a resource or software or a data statistics that you can use to interpret the data release, right? But we have a very incredibly smart brain and pattern recognition ability that you can use to understand what they are doing. And this is what they did. You see, they bought. And if you know the candlestick pattern, if you know 3 important secret of market structure, liquidity, and price action, then you know that this is where they bought, and you can follow their footstep. This is how I use fundamental. Now specifically, which candle to buy? If you go to your student dashboard, go to your news and price action trading strategy, where I have explained clearly in this short video, in this live session. I may not be able to explain. Go to that, study that, the news and price action strategy. Some more updates coming as well. You will need that which candle to buy, and this is where I use this for $CAD trade that I have opened. Let's see how it played out. If you want to know more about that strategy, where I use the price action with the news release before it release, that pattern recognition, you can study that strategy. If you're not, there is an opportunity today as an FP sale going on. There is a coupon available for lifetime access. You can use that. I'll invite you to join. The link in the description or link at the top of the chat. So once you see that, go to the website. This is our website, Academy, Forex Trading Wizard Academy website. So this is where let me show you. This is where, log. Okay. So once you go to the website, this is the website www.forextradingwizard.com. Click join now button or click here to join, and then you will be able to access all of them. Use that additional $100 coupon for your advantage. So let's see how it goes. We'll keep that running $CAD. Let me see now. Gold has significant drop along with this strengthening on DXY. Okay, so let me see AUD NZD. I think NZD got very weaker. AUD NZD had see the daily. AUD NZD has come back to well below this. This is the weekly price action on AUD NZD. Look at the monthly. See how it is trying to do. From the monthly, we saw that AUD NZD had a very strong rejection, and I think that from weekly as well we see that very aggressive drop. From daily, so we're running trade on AUD NZD. Let me see, might be closing that. With almost at entry. So I'm gonna close that AUD NZD because we are running a CAD trade which is keep running. So we will close AUD NZD at entry. Okay, so looks like that AUD NZD might be moving in a sideways well below this level. Okay, so we'll keep that on. Let me see gold again. Okay, so $CAD, see $CAD freshly developed uptrend, and I think the $CAD might be moving towards the upside. Okay, so I'll keep that running. All right, let me see. So AUD USD, let me see the AUD USD bigger picture from the weekly. After testing this weekly resistance level, AUD USD had a rejection. Now if we look at this one here, AUD USD bigger picture monthly, so we saw that there is a monthly rejection from the top. Now this is what I was discussing with you guys that day, that this is a bearish price action to me on AUD USD. We might see that this market coming down breaking this low on the week, monthly. We might see that AUD USD coming back down below and start to drop, breaking this weekly support level and monthly support level. If we look at the weekly, we can see there's weekly doji, and the price highly likely that we could see the market is coming down. Now if we look at the daily on AUD USD, there was very interesting structure. You can see this is a resistance here, the price respecting this level. We saw a breakdown, double bottom, a breakout, has come back down again. I think it might trend to the downside again. The way we see this price action after reaching this resistance line, it's now forming, you can see here it forms series of lower high, and the liquidity is gathered mostly from top. So as you know, the market normally moves from liquidity to liquidity. As it gathers liquidity from the upper side, we might see now it's coming towards the downside. Along with the strengthening of dollar, we could see that AUD USD is coming down. Okay, so looking at dollar CAD, let me see. Okay, so we see that movement on dollar CAD. As NFP coming, we could see the dollar CAD is getting very volatile. Okay, so dollar CAD, I'm running in profit on dollar CAD, which is almost, yeah. So as okay, so gold, going back to gold again. If you look at the 5 minutes here, we can see that gold from the 5 minutes it's trending. Okay, right, let me see the live chat, guys. I hope that you guys enjoying. Thank you very much for being here. Good afternoon, dear coach. Do you think selling gold? I think you had a good idea. Definitely it was a good idea selling. It was for the news, couple of minutes here. Non-farm employment, yeah. Good evening, coach, my friend. Thank you very much. Good evening. Thank you. Gold is going down. Yep. Dollar CAD is still under. Yep. Okay, so good morning. Hi, coach. Thank you very much. Coach, gold pumping up again. Yep. Thinking going short dollar yen. Very good idea. Gold, yeah, very interesting. Yeah, gold. Thank you very much. Do you think, Sophia, what do you think about AUD and ZD? Now AUD and ZD, it's moving around, so we closed at entry because we opened dollar CAD. Let's keep that on. USD might get a little bit of tired. Okay, let me see. So dollar cat, please check gold. Yep. Teach me. Thank you very much. Is it problem to have so many things to trade? Look, it depends on your trading style. You know, if you are trading, let's say if you are scalping or trading on a very lower time frame, it might be hard to have too many pairs to trade. But if you are trading swing, then I think you should have enough time to trade any of the instrument. Okay, let's say if you are trading on 4-hour or even the 1-hour chart, there is a lot of opportunity. You can trade on GBP, JPY, you can trade GBP, USD, gold, all of them can be traded. All right, guys, in the meantime, before I progress, if you are looking for a regulated broker, you can use EverTrade link. There is a link in the description area for EverTrade. They are regulated, and also I'm giving a link in the live chat. You can use that link, click that link, register for free, and then start trading with a regulated broker. You can start trading with a minimum capital. Even with $100 account, you can start your trading journey. So I'll recommend you to start trading with a regulated broker. Link given on the live chat, and also there's a link in the description area. So let's look at now on let me see, NASDAQ and US30. We have seen that they are coming down from the resistance. So this is what we discussed previously. Okay, so gold is down. That's what we discussed. I will come back again on gold. In the meantime, let me see that on US30. So US30, what we see that after this monthly strong bullish candle on US30, what we saw that the price, this is a monthly candle that closed with this long bullish engulfer. Now at the same time, if you look at that, the price, once it closed here, it is very difficult for, in fact, buyers to break this high on US30, because this market was there is a rejection here on the monthly. You can see exactly where we see this monthly rejection. If I draw this level of resistance, this is a very, very powerful resistance. Keep in mind that monthly and weekly resistance or support are very, very powerful. Okay, and that resistance is very difficult for the buyers to break, as there is a difficulties here. The price normally follow the path of least resistance, like the energy also follow the path of least resistance. So if you look at this one here, we see that the price started to drop, and we can see that this way is more familiar to the pricing. Now, like human brain, sometime we see that the fear that stops us from being successful in anything is the fear. Okay, how fear works is it's like an illusion, right? And you'll see that anyone can become successful at anything: finance, job, in relationship, in every aspect of our life. We can be easily successful. The main problem here is the fear, and how the fear works is just fear of unknown. Okay, so if I tell you that, for example, even in trading, that you'll see that fear plays a big role. It's a very, very powerful emotion, and we all have that emotion of fear. Now, why does this happen? For example, we all live a life in a circle. can say it's in a circle. For example, we wake up and then you will see that every day when you wake up, you will do certain activities, and then we do something else, and then we do something else, go to the job or do something, and that is where we loop in a circle, right? And that loop creates our identity. Okay, this is who we are, and based on who we are, we manifest anything in our life. Now, once we do that repetitively, it becomes our subconscious identity, and brain find it very familiar. This is where the familiarity comes in place, and brain is very, very good at staying in familiarity and loves it because it feels safe and secure. This is only that brain cares. This is the ego or the mind that wants to keep you safe and protected. That's fine completely, but we are not living in cave that, let's say, 10,000 20,000 years ago. We are living in a very civilized society where we need to go against that, against me, like we need to overcome that threshold of fear. And brain, anything you give it to the brain will reject in the first place, is because it's unknown. And the fear is basically the fear of unknown, nothing else. Fear of unknown. And brain is scared. It is scary for the brain to anything unknown. Either it's good, bad, doesn't care. It's unknown, it's fear. And that's where the emotion of fear comes in place. And this is where you can see this is a resistance line on the monthly, and there's a fear here. Okay, so this way is familiar, you see, because it just has someone climb here, so they realize that, okay, it's easy to climb down because it's familiar, it's near, it's closer. This way is fear. So that's why that's how it is also here manifesting the fear. So how do you then overcome that fear to get success? Is by voluntarily exposure to that unknown. There is no other alternative way. Once you do that, in the first time you get fear a little bit, but second time the brain will accept it, will say that, okay, I thought that it's fearful, but it's fun, let's try again. And that's why you will see that those who voluntarily expose themselves to the things that they fear, once they become familiar to it, they do it over and over and again and become very good at it and become very successful. So let me see now $CAD. Okay, so you see that $CAD, we opened that position. What I'm expecting is for this price to give us that. So our entry is here on $CAD. So it has broken out. Now we could see a retest. All right, so yeah, so we'll keep that on $CAD. So as tomorrow is NFP, we should be able to see $CAD is to the upside. So we'll keep that running. Let me see. In the meantime, we can expect for some other opportunity coming up in the market. Let me see on gold. If we look at the 1 hour and other lower time frame on gold, what we see that gold has a, let's do the full analysis on gold. so from the daily, okay, so from the daily perspective, just looking at the daily chart on gold. So basically gold is maintaining its trending direction. So what I see that potentially gold has done, if you look at the weekly, we can see that the price has crossed this weekly high, and from that resistance line, from the weekly, gold, if you look at closely, what you can see that gold has crossed this weekly resistance line, okay, created an overextended market, and then what we saw that gold, after breaking this high, had a rejection. Now if you look at my also analysis in the past, you'll see that this is what we discussed on gold, that could continue to drop. Now from the monthly, if we look at the monthly price action on gold, now from the monthly perspective, that if you look at bigger picture, this is a bearish market, okay. What we saw that from bigger picture perspective, from this monthly resistance line, gold has crossed that monthly high, created an all-time high, triggered that massive liquidity, and then we have seen that gold has formed this monthly bearish engulfer, followed by previous months we have seen a middleman. Now this monthly middleman that we have seen on gold is in fact significant bearish continuation pattern for me, and this is what I was discussing, that if gold going up means that it's gathering liquidity for a potential drop, and with that drop, what we see from 4 hour, the price has gone up again, tested this level and then rejected. Now we see that there is a head and shoulder, and I think that gold now may continue to drop in that direction. So we could see that drop, okay. Now the main thing here is to look at lower time frame, on the lower time frame for an entry. Now you can see this structure here, this breakdown is also massive breakdown, and from this local bullish has broken down. I'll be more than happy to see that it has gone up for again for a pullback, and as you can see, this is a previous support here, which is turning resistance. We could see a retest of this level, and then potentially what I think that gold might start to trend to the downside. Very interesting price action, and this movement on gold, I think that's a, so the structure, we could see that this local bullish turn to bearish and moving towards the downside, okay. So yeah, any opportunity coming along the way, definitely will be jumping on a trade. Also, even when I'm not on live, any trade that I open, I shared with VIPs in VIP Telegram channel as well. You can join us, link in the description, and also link at the top of the chat. Today there is a discount going on for those who wanted to join, as NFP coming up, so that you can trade NFP with us as well. You can use that extra discount for you guys. Use that coupon in your lifetime access plan. Any question, don't hesitate to ask the live agent. She is there always to help you, any question that you have. So with that said, let's see, let me see that chat. Gold, yeah. Dollar yen, yeah, we'll be looking at that. What's your view on gold? So thank you very much. We'll be looking at the Gbpusd. What's gold heading to coach? Gold is down that we saw. What about Gbpusd? We'll be looking at that. Can you talk in limited order? So it's already well below 1930. I don't know how you want to sell at 1930. So well below the support level now, well below 1930 level. Okay guys, and yep, before I progress, give a big thumbs up guys. Every weekend and weekdays I do post a lot of content that will help you to grow as a trader. There is unique content, as you have seen. Everything here is given to help the trader. So the only thing that you need, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So I'm gonna post for 2 seconds if you want to have time to do both of them. That's awesome. Thank you for your support to the channel. That really helps me to stay motivated to create more content like this for you guys. Thank you. So let's jump on to some other instrument. We saw dollar CAD is we are bullish on CAD, as you have seen dollar CAD. Let me see the dollar yen. Okay, so dollar yen, I think that this one also might be turning to bullish market. If we look at bigger picture from the monthly, this is a long-term bullish market. Okay, dollar yen is sometimes a very good pair for trading. Is because dollar yen is a very unique pair because of the very powerful two currency pairs. So dollar yen is sometimes it moves in a unique way that not similar to anything. Let's say you cannot relate dollar yen with gold. Sometimes you can a little bit, but it's completely unique movement because of the two currency pair, and it's sometimes very predictable, dollar yen. And when it trend, you can see it's a very nice looking trend, still on an uptrend. And from the monthly, we saw that there is a previous month also a bullish candle. This month, after little pullback to the upside, had a drop. Okay, so if we look at the weekly, what do you see? That from the weekly perspective, this is the weekly movement on dollar yen, and with this movement the prices form a triangular pattern here, and we see another move on dollar yen. So if we look at the daily, from the daily we can see that this is the daily structure on dollar yen. Daily move, narrow, doji, another move, consolidation. Now this today's candle, I think that this, you can see after dropping, now it's forming a long week candle. It's against the trend breakout, big drop. I think dollar yen slowly may turn to bullish market now, because this structure for me, it's a bullish structure, and quite a few days of consolidation has given dollar yen a very high probability for potential movement to the upside. So from 4 hour, we saw with this doji, the price has come down again, immediately rejected. I think that now we could see this market might be trending to the upside. So dollar yen, any opportunity coming along the way, I will be also entering. First we need to see dollar CAD has gone up well above, then we can look for another dollar pair entry as soon as I will find that. Manula, yes, yes, I do recommend EverTrade, and there is a link in the description for EverTrade, or I can give you a link on the live chat for EverTrade. So they are regulated by FCA and ASIC regulated broker. if you use EverTrade, you are 100% safe broker, no commission broker. So I've given a link in the live chat, guys. You can click the link and then register for free, start trading with a regulated broker, and you can start trading with even a minimum capital that you have. Also, for those who already registered, you can start trading with them so that you can start your journey with a regulated broker. Okay, so let's look at, guys, going back to gold again to see. Let me know in the live chat, guys, how you are doing with your trading, and also let me know how long you are trading and what's your biggest win and biggest loss. Let us know in the live chat when you share. Sometimes it helps others also. So dollar CAD has a little bit of downside. Okay, let me see. I think it might gather liquidity from here again. So from the weekly, from monthly on dollar CAD. So yeah, I'm expecting it to, there is a very high probability for this price to continue to rise. Okay, so from bigger picture, we'll keep that running. So AUD, USD, and all other instrument, we can see that is potentially. So we see AUD, USD. If you look at, there is a very strong rejection from the resistance line along with gold. I think AUD, USD, if you look at the daily from the resistance, had a rejection, and if you look at the weekly, also potentially downside. From the monthly on AUD, USD, we see that there is a potential downside on AUD, USD. So I think that Aussie dollar may continue to drop to this monthly support level. Okay, now from the 1 hour chart on AUD, USD, it formed a double top, has broken down. We could see that this market going up for a deeper pullback, retesting this support as a resistance, and then we can expect Aussie dollar to have a rejection. So from 4 hour, this is a very long bearish candle, and it formed also head and shoulder, multiple times liquidity grab from the resistance with this long wick candle. I think Aussie dollar may trend to the downside. Okay, very high probability for AUD, USD to drop back to the monthly support level. Okay, so yeah, there is a very high probability. That one also I'll consider once I will find an entry. I want to see from the lower time frame that AUD, USD has tested this level, and then we can look for potential entry opportunity. Okay, guys. So thank you very much. Gold further. Okay, so gold, going back to gold again. So gold, this is the 4-hour candle, very aggressive rejection from the top. Okay, from the daily, I think that you can see this daily candle might be forming a middleman here on gold. We might see a further drop today, and we might see a daily candle like that closing red. Okay, long wick at the top and bottom like that, and with that close we might see that the market is trending towards the downside. Okay, so on gold, high probability for potential downside. This rejection for me is a very powerful, and from 15 minutes we see that short-term movement. Okay guys, so let's see how it does. I think it is going to test this level, very highly likely, and then we could see that the market is bouncing off that zone. Alright guys, so let me see. For gold, we had quite a few trades gold early today on VIP Academy. So let me see how it is trying to evolve in that zone. Okay, let's see a retest of this 20 EMA. Okay, so gold might be forming a structure here, and then because it had a massive drop, we could see some short-term movement to the upside for pullback. Okay, so along with the dollar CAD, see now it is crucial that to see if you look at the daily on dollar CAD. Okay, so going to the gold, they are related to each other, because when gold is up, dollar is down. Now from 5 minutes again going to, I think we could see that just breaking this high, it has triggered a liquidity now on gold. So if we look at you can see this is a, if we draw this line here on resistance line, and what we see that gold, if it breaks this high, there is a 20 EMA. I think that we might see that gold again may have a rejection after breaking this high. So wait for this break, and then if we see that the market giving opportunity, we might be able to trade. Okay guys, I think, yeah, I'd see that see the market has formed a gap here and then immediately rejected. Very interesting price action, and then with this break created this massive move. Now from dollar CAD perspective, so you're running this trade, so if you go back to gold, okay, so you could see that break to the upside, and then there's a very high chance of bouncing back. Now from 4-hour perspective, looking at AUD NZD, okay, gold again. So gold in from the 5 minutes in a very crucial level above this resistance, and here See, this is the 15 minutes candle which is almost closing, and I want to see that it has broken to the upside before. Okay, so it touches the 20 EMA on the 5 minutes. Let it break to the upside. Okay, it crossed that. Cross that, and what I think that now we could see gold might drop back. Okay, so there is a rejection now, and what I think that, I think that gold now will slowly turn down. Let me see if we can find an entry. Okay, see, okay, so let me see. There is a potential for, okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go short on gold for very short time, very tight entry. Okay, and very tight entry with 3-to-1 reward to risk in this tight location, and I'll just put a little bit to the upside, stop loss here, entry, and I'll target here 3-to-1 in this narrow range. And let me see, and it's a very tight trade. And also I'll share the same trade to VIPs. Let me see, it's already starting to move up, but I'll be entering here in a very tight position. Okay, so it's now entry is here, so we'll move the stop loss a little bit to the upside to give it a little bit of space. And this is a, so I'll be moving the TP target to the upside, readjusting. Okay, so let me open my position because every time I miss the position. So stop loss at 1913.58, take profit at 1906.43, very tight, right? Just missed that risk to reward, but I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm already in I was entering, I entered the late, but it's a very tight, as I mentioned. As soon as it will move down, we'll take some profit and then we'll close some part of the position. Okay. Now it's very crucial to see okay, so I want to see that it because it triggered liquidity, we should be able to see some downside move, and as soon as it will drop, I'll take some part profit and will move the stop loss at entry. It's a very tight trade, very tight stop loss. Right, guys, so this is the gold trade. This is, I think, fourth trade today. We had quite a few gold trade. One was very big trade. This is another one big trade as well. So if it worked out well, I'm in profit now. So I want to see that the market has given the move. Once you see that so let me see. So very tight. So if it just blow up, then we'll just hit that SL, but it's a very tight, as you know that. So I always recommend to open in a demo account. That's why I put a very tight stop loss, so that in demo account you are not losing big. As soon as it will drop, it will give the profit. If it goes up to hit the stop loss, then that's fine, because it's a very narrow gap. I could give a big stop loss gap, but I normally prefer to keep very tight. Even if I'm stopped out, that's fine, because I'm not losing big. Always I'm gaining big. This is the main goal here in my trading. Gaining big, keeping the stop very tight. You see that it's always coming to the entry. If needed, we easily can close at entry if needed. This is the advantage of taking a very tight stop loss. Okay, so you see it's not coming down to our entry again. What I'm expecting is now this candle, the one that we see, is if this one is closing like that, for me it's a liquidity grab, and that could lead the price to drop back to our profit zone. And if it goes to the profit zone to the downside, we will be bringing the stop loss here. Now this 5 minutes candle, for me it's a liquidity grab. I want to see that this one is closing as a doji like that. That could lead us to drop. Let me see. Though it's just gathering here, might just go up back. Come on. So it didn't work out. Okay, as I mentioned, it's a very tight, so it didn't work out. We'll look for another one. Okay, let me see what it is trying to do. So it is very important that you keep a very tight entry. Let me see on the 15 minutes, we might see that so dollar CAD is moving in our profit zone. That's good for us. So what do you see that let me see if we can find entry again. So it might move to the upside again for short term. You see the dollar CAD is moving to the upside, so that means that dollar getting stronger. I think it's a little bit of weakness on CAD as well. So you see that weakness on CAD also. And if we look at let me see. So what do you see? Yeah. Again, yeah, that's, it happens. But if you look at the daily, this is a daily, the trend is down. There's a daily rejection. And if you look at the dollar CAD, we see that dollar CAD is moving exactly in the direction. So I think that because the price below the daily resistance, we could see that the market again let me see. Okay, so this candle, okay, with this candle the price tested this level here, support and resistance. Okay, so there is a doji. Okay, now I will be entering sell again, gold short from this level with this doji, keeping stop loss above the doji, and TP target this time again 3 to 2.4 or 5 times, keeping stop loss here. Let me see first of all with the doji. Okay, first let this candle close, yet not yet, one moment. If we see that the market is I haven't opened it, let me see how the candle is reacting here. There is a probability for rejection. Let me see first of all. Now this candle is crucial with this doji. Okay, so we see that break now. Let me see. Yeah, so there is a probability. Just extra movement to the upside for potential. Now I will be targeting 2.8 up to the support level on gold, and here main game here is in the risk management, guys, keep in mind. $19.03.74 321, and okay, so gold. Okay, so this one, as there's a doji, once it will move in the direction, it should be dropping back, because from the daily you can see the price had a massive drop, and we could see that the market again testing the low, and once it managed to drop, you could see that movement. Okay, so most of my trade, as I mentioned, that very tight. I could keep a bigger TP target stop loss, but I don't want to risk big. But my strategy is that gaining big, because another trade give me all the previous one plus extra profit. Why should I take a big risk on a single trade? This is my main goal. Now dollar CAD also moving in that direction that we expected, and gold, we see this movement, and I'm running in profit on that. And you can see if this market trending, we could see a massive drop even, okay, because there's NFP coming up and 4-hour candle close coming. If it reject, then we could see that coming back again to the support level here. Now, this candle on the lower time frame is very important. I want to see that it's forming a head and shoulder. All right, guys. Very highly likely that you should be able to see that movement now. Okay, so it looks that it will break this time to the downside. Okay, the way I see price action, I can see okay, so this one could drop back downside. Okay guys, now it's dropping. Now you see that, let me tell you, just to show you how how I okay, so just to show you how you see that the previous one, now this one, once it will drop, it will give me everything. Okay, now just to give you an understanding of how the trading works, I'll show you that the trade. So I trade in multiple accounts. So if I give you an idea of you can see this is where let me give you an idea. Okay, so I try to make you understand this. You see, I could take a bigger stop loss on the previous trade, but instead what I did is that, you see, now it's more than my previous trade. It's giving me now more profit than my previous trade. So why should I risk on a single trade? This is what I try to teach you guys, that keeping a very tight let me clean that one here so that you guys can see that. Okay, so to see a very clean price action, you can see my PNL now. The profit is more than my previous trades gone. So this is how trading is. Okay, taking smaller risk, wait for bigger profit, and then when the trade goes in your direction, hold it for bigger profit target. Okay, now this is one of my account. I trade in multiple account, smaller account, bigger account, in all kinds of accounts. So it is important that everyone have the right trading psychology. Trade will never give you always winning trade. Sometime you will find a trade will work out, sometime will not work out, but the one that will work out, it's important that you hold it for bigger profit. And the one didn't work out, you see the dollar CAD is pumping up in the direction that we expected, and which is also running in profit, because I opened dollar CAD in another account. I have multiple accounts and gold in another account, so both of them running in profit. Okay, now gold form a middleman, and I'm expecting it now to come back down to give me decent profit in it. I'll hold that gold trade and hold that gold trade. So let me see, even if it is going to the upside, I'll hold it until it gives me, because if it trending to the downside, we should be able to see the market again drop back to the support level. In that case, we should be able to see bigger profit target on that. Okay, so even if it is spiking to the upside, I'll still hold the position. Okay guys, so let me know in the live chat you understood how the trading work. I hope that you got it. Thank you. Doji had no. Okay, very good. Breakup structure. Where is SL and TP? So SL at 1915.18, TP at 1903.74. Thank you very much. SL and TP. Great gold starts gaining. Okay, so because this 4-hour candle is closing, all right, I think that with the 4-hour candle close, we should be able to see the market trending, as we see that DXY is getting stronger and would see potentially. So from the 1 hour we see gold is rejecting, and with that rejection we can expect the price to come back down again from the 1 hour. We could see pull back to the upside again a little bit, but I'm expecting it for the price to drop back to the support level. Okay, so with the candle close on the 4-hour in 2 minutes, might see some spike either up or down. Now this spike is very, very important. Okay, so if the spike is down, we should be able to see bigger profit in our account in that direction. Okay guys, in the meantime, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you don't miss out any of the content, all the live streaming, all the educational content that we are posting every single day. That will help you to grow, and you see the live trade, and also you can be part of our trading community. There is an additional discount going on for NFP. There's a coupon available. You can use that coupon in your lifetime access plan. I will recommend you to use that coupon to access all the strategies that I'm trading, and also all the trade that I'm sending to VIPs. You'll have the ability to, you'll have the access to all of them. Okay, so let me see that on 15 minutes to see. Okay, so now this 4-hour candle closing and also a 5 minutes candle closing. As soon as the price will bounce, drop towards the downside, I'll take a 50, around 50%. It's moving in the direction. We could see good drop because it's very tight trade. Okay, that's the drop. that's hit my TP almost. I'm closing my trade now with full profit. I have closed with, okay, closed with okay, that's it. So that's as I mentioned, that there with the candle close there will be a spike. Okay, I almost took up to here. Let me see. Yeah, so I gain two times more than what I had, rejection from in my first trade. So this is how trading works. You see that, guys. That drop has given me everything, and dollar CAD is running. Dollar CAD is because gold is down. We can see that dollar CAD is moving to the upside. So how many were you on this trade? I hope that you enjoyed this trade. Hope that you enjoyed this trade. Let me know how many of you were in this trade, because it's a bigger trade. This is what I try to make you understand, that one trade will never give you a full TP. You need to when it goes in your direction, you need to hold it for bigger profit target, guys. It is very important. You see, with the spike, I've taken the TP, I've taken the profit of the trade. So boss gold, good trade in the money, take profit, still holding. Okay, very good. Thanks for that. Thank you, coach. No problems, Ibrahim. Got in the moment 50 people. Very good. Awesome. You as well. Thank you. Okay, so dollar CAD, I'll hold the dollar CAD trade. It looks to me that it's going in the direction as expected. All right, guys, and got it. Thank you. Thank you. Next, thanks, coach. No problem. So let me know, guys, in the live chat, did you exit the gold trade with profit? And this is what I was telling you, that when the trade goes in your direction, you need to take it full in your favor. Okay, let me see on others. So WTI is moving in the direction. Nasdaq had a massive drop after creating a double top here, had a rejection. If you look at the US30 in the same way. So okay, so guys, it was a good session for me, very good session, and like as usual, okay. And tomorrow NFP, as you know that, guys, don't miss out anything. I will recommend you to use that coupon for NFP. This $100 coupon will help you to join us for lifetime. If you want to be part of the trading community, you can join us. So dollar CAD is moving in the direction. We'll hold that trade for bigger TP target, and in the meantime, as I mentioned, if you want to be part of the trading community, you can join us. And also, if you are looking for a regulated broker, use EverTrade. They are our recommended broker. They are regulated by SIC and FCS, so you can use EverTrade. And yeah, so with that said, I've given a link for EverTrade in the live chat, guys. You can use that to register for free and then start trading with EverTrade. channels. So WTI, I will keep you updated on the VIP. WTI, we see some downside coming up due to the time limit. I don't have WTI. The first one was break even and the second one didn't work out, so we'll be discussing more on that in the live session. So thank you very much. I'll see you again, guys, tomorrow. NFP, we'll be trading NFP together. So I'll come on live twice again during the NFP, so make sure you stay subscribed and press that bell button if you don't want to miss out anything. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.